What's up everyone, MacBoy here from MacBoy Productions, and today I'm going to be doing an amazing Motion 4 tutorial, and it's going to be showing you how to track a video clip and add something on it. So you know what guys, tracking is very popular because you know what, you can just do so many things. There's so much creative changes and modifications you can do to your video clips, and I wanted to show you how to do this without actually doing the analyze behavior that comes with the motion clip. So let me show you what we're going to end up with before I confuse you too much. Alright, there we have it. So it's just me and my friend doing a little Kamehameha Dragon Ball Z thing, and you have a fireball being attached to his hand and then swung to my face. Pretty funny. You can do this too, and it's very simple to do in Motion 3 and Motion 4. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and go to Motion. I have a new project set up here, and the composition settings are 1280 by 720. This is what I work with in general, and that is what I like. Okay. So I'm going to import the raw footage, which is right here, which is also exported in 1280 by 720. As you can see, it matches up with it. There we go. Alright, and this is what the raw footage looks like. There you go. No audio. There's a little bit of audio at the end, but it's just him and his hands moving back and forth into my face. And what we want to do essentially here is add a fireball from the library and make the fireball track to his hands and then hit it in my face. So if we go back to that video, I just want to show you that the fireball grows eventually from point 1 and then to point 100, which is the last frame. Well, the last frame of where we want it to be, and it grows. Basically, it emerges, the scale increases throughout that. I'm going to be teaching how to do that also. Alright, so grab a friend, grab a cousin, grab a parent or sister, brother, whatever you want, and make some kind of this video. You can do whatever you want, but if you want to follow along, go ahead and do this. Import it on your computer and then import it into Motion. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our library in Motion 4, and then go into your particle emitters. This is where you'll find that fireball that I was just using. Actually go into the Pyro folder and look for something that really matches the Kamehameha thing that I'm looking for right now. So you know what, this doesn't really match it. It's just a big line. Flaming Trial with smoke. You know what, that's what I used and that's what I liked. So I'm going to be using that for now. So all you have to do is click, hold, and drag it and import it like that. Alright, so let me tell you the original way that professional or good video clips would do it. This is a very unprofessional video clip because it wasn't planned out. It was just done with improv, and the hands are just, you know, they're mixing up with the background. It's not good because the frame rate isn't that good either, and it's really hard to analyze. It's really hard for Motion to analyze it by itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it frame by frame, and that's what I'm going to be teaching you. Now, the original way to do this is to basically go into Add Behavior, Motion Tracking, and then click on Match Move. And then this little crosshair will come up, and that's where you can place the crosshair on the hand or the palm or wherever you want, and that's where the computer or Motion will match it. Basically, it's going to find out where the hand or that color moves in the video, and it's going to track the motion. So all you have to do from now is go into your HUD or your inspector. You just click by doing it, open it by clicking on that, and then click Analyze. And this is what's going to come up with. It's going to come with a dialog box to start loading, and it's going to screw up right about now. There you have it. As you can see, the tracker went off. It wasn't doing properly, and you know, the hand is gone. The tracker is not there anymore, and it basically crashed. That's what I call it. Now it goes up to about this point, and then after that, it just crashes. And you know what, it's just really a big pain to do it over and over again and still not get it to work. We have the fireball moving from there to here, and that's it. After that, it just stays there. Big pain. Alright, now I'm going to be showing you how to do it frame by frame. And it's actually not that really hard. You know, I just did it in the last 10 minutes, and that's what I came up with. So let's undo that, and let's get rid of the match move that we had with. Now all we have in our timeline is the flaming smoke or the flaming fire and our original video clip. Alright? Okay. Now select your flaming smoke And then what we're going to be using is this big red button in the play menu options right here. And this is what it does. It records all of the things you do, and that's what we're going to be using to track it frame by frame. So place the smoke wherever you want it, between the palms, wherever it's you feel that it fits in the first frame. All right. Now over here at the bottom left, click the arrow to go to the next frame, and whenever the hand moves, stop it right there, and then just move that flame ball down. Just try to keep it in between the palm, and that's what your goal is to essentially at the beginning of this. So let's just keep doing that. All right, the hand moved again. Drag that down there. You know, you just have to look where to see. You have to find out the best place to put it in between the palm. It moved again. All right, right there. All right, now move from there, then over there. And essentially, this is what you're going to be doing for the whole frames, for all the frames of this video clip. You know, the timeline has 600 frames, but this is not 600 frames. The video, by the part where his hands come to my face, only about 120, 150 frames. And that's what we're going to be doing. So, hands moved, move that back a little bit. And that's basically it. Okay, guys? So I'm gonna come right back. I'm gonna get this near my face, and I'll show you what to do from there. Alright guys, so I've tracked basically all the frames. It's about 100 frames, and I've tracked it from point A to point Z, whatever you want to call that. And you know, just before I continue, I just want to say, if you don't want to keep clicking here, this arrow, you can also just press the left and right arrow keys to switch the frame. Just like that, as you can see. And it becomes much easier when you're tracking frame by frame in Motion 4. Alright, so I've tracked it, and as you can see, it goes from point 1, the red line, and then all the way over here. And this is what we have so far. Alright, it's a start. It's not the best so far, not yet, but it's a good start. Alright, as you can see, when we're coming down here, it's a little zigzaggy, it goes up and down a little bit. Same thing over here. And this point, you know, it's coming up and then coming down, which is not good. We want it to go straight. So to edit this little animation that we've done so far, you can take these red points, these red little points that you moved frame by frame, and you can just select them or click on them and then hit delete. And then it just deletes in between, and it becomes a straight line. And then it just becomes much straighter. That's what I think, basically. There you go, a little more straighter than before. And you can just keep going until you like it, until it's all clean for you. Like over here, you can delete that, make it a little bit more straight. Delete that one. Alright, delete that one. That one's fine there. And this is what it looks like now. Alright, much better. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make this fireball bigger once it reaches my face, because we all know in Dragon Ball Z that Kamehameha becomes much bigger over time. So this is what we're going to do in Motion 4. So let's say you wanted to start at this point, the scale, increasing of the scale. And you can just do this in your HUD. It's very simple. In your HUD, the scale right now is about 63. And all you have to do is just drag this circle to the right, and it increases at that point. Now, move into some frames right about there. Increase it a little bit more. Move in some more frames. Increase it a little bit more. A little bit more. And once it reaches the face, make it really big. So it looks like you just killed him. Just like that. Alright? As you can watch it one more time. Boom. Alright. Now again, this is not perfect. It's not exactly lined up. But you know what? This is basically what you can do to track fireballs with really hard camera movements when you're recording that video clip. Alright, that's really basically it, guys. Again, we're only using this record button. Keep that always checked on, and once you're done that, check it off, and then you can just go to File, Export to whatever you want, and then you can also add your audio like I had over here. There we go. and that's how we do it. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. This has been MacBoy from MacBoy Productions. I hope that helped you guys. If it did, please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe on this video and channel. And guys, over there to the right of this video, you will find my Twitter, my blog, and my business email where you can contact me for any questions, concerns, comments, or suggestions. Once again, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will see every single one of you next time on MacBoy Productions.